In Lone Depot Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Nuts and the Aggies. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Dean Kramer. And singing, he's aiming to become a 20-game winner here.
Yeah, Boog, sitting on 19 wins. You know he wants this next one just to get to that new milestone to say, I was a 20-game winner in the big leagues. Just a lot that you can take away from that for the rest of your life. Tell your kids, your grandkids that you won 20 games in the show. Pretty impressive, regardless of what your ERA ends up being and everything else. That is an incredible reach.
Chase Dawson, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering is in for a strike. Kramer with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That's the ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Now it's the rookie DH.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Move over to first. Try to keep him close. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Dawson stands at second with no outs. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Fouled off down the right side. The pitch. That one missed. Runner on the go again. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Liner, and this could be trouble. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Fouled off to the right. And that one in the air center field. Bader makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Valley.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here's the rookie catcher, Bohm. And that misses. 1-0. Bohm. With some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a ground ball. Touches the bag for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. The Nuts with the lead, 2-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Carlos Rodriguez. Singy, he can pick up his 20th win of the season in this one.
As simple as it sounds, it's not that simple, but he's got to just look at it as another start. Go out there, throw whatever the catcher puts down, and just go to work.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Fastball is outside.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Up and in, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So, man aboard, Nick Ahmed here to hit.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is downstairs. Outside.
We got this. Let's go. Ball 3.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
There's one.
He's out.
How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now Jack Peterson.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Line drive, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the rookie center fielder, Juan Montez. Kramer back to work. Montez turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And the batter now, Freddie Zamora. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Zamora measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And now 2-0. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Oh, what a stop. The throw, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Yasser Mercedes getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the rookie right fielder, Valley. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Valley with a homer in his last game. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Handles, throws to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
That is good. The first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. So here's Bader now. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Zamora gets it to first, and Bader is set down.
Batting seven, the right fielder,
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. There's the strike. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch, not close, up high. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. And it's even up. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
In the air, out towards left center. Bregman is under it.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Chase Dawson will hit next. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a bunt towards third, and that's foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's downstairs and outside.
That's a ball.
One out, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the DH. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Checks over to first. Back safely. There's a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Dives, and it gets by. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now the left fielder flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. This to center field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Mark Vientos. RBI single his last time up. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Matt Mervis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle. On the ground.
Fires across the diamond. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the catcher, C.J. Stubbs. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Geloff stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
No. 2-0.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low, and now 3-1. Line to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth. Boom.
Hey, you got this.
Foul ball.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Juan Montez now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And now the shortstop, Freddie Zamora.
Whoa. 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. This one popped up. Geloff squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Here's Jack Peterson, 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, Nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alex.
And now it's Alex Bregman, grounded out his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And now it's filled up. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Kramer back to work. Left field. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now it's the right fielder, Valley. Flied out his first time. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. Valley, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Mercedes on at first, nobody out.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Number 22 getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Cox, a left-hander, also throwing. Move to first. Mercedes dives back in safely. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dean Kramer won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
Austin Cox comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Chase Dawson digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. On the ground to third. Slings to first. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, number 23.
And now the DH.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Here's the left fielder. Ball one, no strikes. Man at second. And that one misses up and in. Now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
No, that's high.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the fifth. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Mark Vientos, the next to hit.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Late swing fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And now Bader up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carlos Rodriguez out of the game. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Number 43 on to pitch out of the pen here.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Caught looking his first time up.
Hey, your pitch now.
And a curve misses outside. Ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Towards first, Mercedes. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the speedy catcher, Bone. Ripped, but it curls foul. Yo 1. And ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Juan Montez getting ready to hit. Montez, a guy who's really opened up some eyes at his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September, too. And that's in for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Out to center. Bader has this one sized up. Corrals it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Freddie Zamora.
Now, Freddie Zamora. And there's a strike to the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The shortstop takes the ball. Boom. The base runner at first with 1 out. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Yasser Mercedes. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
That's out to center field. Bader should have it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Matt Mervis. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
And the batter now, C.J. Stubbs.
0-1.
To third, Vientos. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each hitter. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. The Nuts lead it 4-1. Pitching change here, number 22. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Valley now at the plate.
The right fielder, number 8.
Just missed. And another ball. Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Dawson. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And next is the designated hitter. And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. And no one can get there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the left fielder. Runner on the go. Now that's smacked to right center. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. In to score is the runner from third, and they're up by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Two on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Close, but called a ball. And a count now 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2 on, 1 out. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, number 35.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Boom. Digs in now. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And the next pitch is way outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swinging a foul out of play. Three-two now. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 22 departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
Robert Stock on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So bases all loaded up. Montez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. That's to third, Ahmed. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. The Nuts have the advantage, 6-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 78.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Nick Ahmed getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And Jack Peterson stands in. There's a strike at the knees.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And now the 0-1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen. Mejia appears to be getting loose. Ramirez getting cranked up as well. Ahmed aboard here at first with nobody out.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That one off the mark. 1-2 to count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Here's Alex Bregman.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The first baseman, number 8.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Good eye right there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That's Bader at the plate now. That's ball 1. Popped up. Mercedes under it. And that is that. Back here in Miami, we go to the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Freddie Zamora. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen, Eli Morgan getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. That's in there, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right side. Renfroe on his horse. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Mercedes in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Valley. Check swing, called strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Two outs.
1-2.
Up the middle, Geloff. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Mejia.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
For the Aggies, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Mervis.
And now the DH, Matt Mervis.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Inside, just missed. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
The catcher number 5,
C.J. Stubbs will hit next.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Right through there for a strike. And a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ball.
Inside, almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Eli Morgan. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Eli Morgan.
So digging in, Chase Dawson.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Freddie Tarnick appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Gordon warming up as well. Just off the inside edge. Next one misses, and now 3-0. On the corner for a strike. And it's fouled away. Three-two on the way. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Number 94 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. So they go quietly there. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the ninth on deck. The Nuts have the lead. 6-1. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Mejia back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there, coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
The 0-1. Geloff gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one at the knees for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Man at first, one away. That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
2-1.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Bregman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One strike away. The shortstop takes the ball. That's down and in. The changeup missing. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer.
Now here is Spencer Horwitz. He's already homered here in this one. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of inning number 9. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. That's inside.
One strike.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the